Good afternoon, and happy Monday. Well, I'm out here at HQ, guys. Out here at HQ doing some odds and ends stuff and making some improvements and trying to do some stuff to make my life a little bit better out here and free up some time. Oh, we'll have a seat. It has been hot. We just had a big rainstorm come through here, which slowed me down a little bit. But I installed some lights and stuff out here, some temporary lighting that I had laying around the cabin, not being used. Some of the old lights that I was using inside the cabin that I took down when I rearranged the cabin. So brought them out here. That way I can get some light here in the shop to be able to work in it, because the lighting out here has been horrible. But as you can see, it's kind of darker outside because of the rain, and normally it'd be pretty dark in here right now. But I got quite a bit of light. You can see one of them behind me. I got another one on the wall over there, and I got one above us right there. And so it's working out pretty good. Then doing some other odds and ends stuff, doing some filming, all of that, trying to be productive before Wednesday when my son gets here, trying to get ahead of things. It has been hot today, though. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't mad that the rain came, because it cooled it down quite a bit, so that's helped out a little bit. I'm gonna be out here for a little while still. I'm gonna try to go live tonight on Come On Homesteading. That's the goal. Anyways, it all depends on how long it takes me out here, but I'm about 80% sure that I will be going live and be able to make it back to the cabin. I think it's about 2 something right now, somewhere around there. I've been out here for quite a few hours already today. I'm about to start making some sense of this shop area right here. I brought a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sitting in the golf cart right now, so it's here. That video will be coming out tomorrow, I believe. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah, tomorrow. Of cleaning up the whole back area of the cabin, moving a bunch of stuff over here from the cabin area. I got the golf cart. Oh, got my thumb in the way. I got the golf cart over here, and the axles and the motor and the spare motor and all of that, because here soon I'm about to get the old golf cart up and going, because if y'all remember, last year I bought the axle for this thing when me and Country Road Cure tried to get it fixed and found out that the whole axle and brakes and motor and everything was kind of shot in it, and just ain't had a chance to really get it going, and trying to fix it in the dirt out there wasn't working too well. So I got it in here on the shop now with a concrete floor, so I can go ahead and get this up and going. This will be my little ride for this area, this neighborhood out here, being that I got other means on the mountain to get around. And also when I go to meetups and stuff like that, I can take the golf cart, and I don't have to take the e-bikes and stuff like that. So that, and I already bought the parts last year, so I might as well get it together. Get it together, come on. So very productive day though so far, making the best of the rain. I knew it was going to rain a little bit today, so I figured it'd be a good shop day. Got some stuff done outside. I'll take you outside in a minute and kind of show you the area and stuff. Still looking good out here. That, and I want it to be somewhat manicured when Levi gets here. Levi ain't been here in a long time to see a lot of the changes on the mountain and HQ. There was no grass or nothing at HQ. I think it was still woods last time he was here, so he's going to be shocked of how different it is now. Let's see here. I didn't do a keeping it real yesterday. I kind of got sidetracked and busy. Wally from our mountain home over there, and working with Wally, came by actually here yesterday and dropped off my oxygen and acetylene bottles. Me and him have been supposed to get up together for about 3 months. I let him use the oxygen and acetylene bottle, and he's been busy and I've been busy, and I told him there was no rush. So I called him yesterday to check on him. I ain't heard from him in a while, and he had an open day, so he came out here to drop that off, and he's never been to the new property here. He's been by it when he goes to Junk to Gems over there, but he was shocked of the difference that it was since the last time he's been, because the last time he came over there, it was still all woods here, and that one house that we burned and got rid of was still there, and he didn't even know there was a shop and a barn back here. It was so high the last time he seen it. So he was impressed. Then we went up to the mountain and we started talking logistics and stuff, because I'm going to get him to help me mill the siding for the tiny house and the fascia and the soffit. He's got that mobile sawmill, and he needs a lot of wood for some of his projects, and also he needs a lot of firewood for this winter coming up. And y'all know that I got big piles of, you know, bonfire type stuff with tons of wood in there that's already ready and dried, and it's not green and all of that. And his problem is he's got plenty of woods, but everything he's got's green. So I told him he can get as much of it as he wants, because I'm just going to pile it up and burn it. And then we worked out a little deal as far as the siding and stuff goes. Whatever we mill for the tiny house and all of that other stuff, we're going to mill the same amount of wood for him as well, and then some if he needs it to help with some of his building projects and stuff around there, because all that wood's been down for about 2 years now, and should be dried out pretty good and should be ready to mill up for lumber. So it's a win-win for both of us. And so after Freedom Weekend, we're going to try to get the sawmill set up on the mountain. And when he's not working, he's going to come over and help me, and I'll be using it in between while he's working at his regular job that he does. And start getting all the stuff milled up for the tiny house, and which is be a huge accomplishment to go ahead and get the outside of that done. And with the way that I'm doing the siding, it's also going to give me a bunch of cants, like header beams and stuff like that, to be able to build the carport and the pole barn and all the other stuff on the mountain. So, because I don't want to get a sawmill until I got my pole barn up. Ideally, I'm not saying that's the way it's going to work out, but ideally, I would like to get the pole barn built to be able to put the sawmill up underneath it before I buy the sawmill. I'm still a ways away from the sawmill, still saving my pennies in the background. They're not cheap, and the one that I want's not the cheapest one out there. I want one that's not over the top, but that's good for production. Because the little sawmill that I had, it served its purpose and everything, but it's more like for hobby type stuff. And I'm wanting one where I can actually produce some lumber. That way I can really use it for building and all of that. So, but it always amazes me out here how great HQ is looking. It's just insane. You can see the water over there that we got. That's just crazy that I didn't plant no seed and it has turned into that. The good thing about being out here, it rained just now, I could see the level of leaking and stuff in the shop with that tarp being messed up. It's not too bad, but it's definitely something that's going to cause damage in the future if I don't address it here real soon. So that's on the short list too, is to get that new tarp up there, because I am definitely not ready to re-roof this thing yet. That's a pretty big expense, so it's gonna have to wait. It's gonna have to wait. But shop's definitely got a lot more light in it now, so now I can actually see what I'm doing. So it's pretty cool. But it is Monday. Hopefully y'all's week has started out amazing. Hopefully y'all got big plans to take another step closer to your goals this week. Hopefully you've already started doing something nice for somebody, reaching out to somebody you ain't talked to in a while, and all of that good stuff. But this is going to be a short one today, guys, because I got to get wrapped up here, get back, set the live up and all that, so I can go live and hang out with you guys here at 6 o'clock Central Time on Come On Homesteading. But I love every single one of y'all. Y'all keep it real. Come on.